In 1962, Duke's Lumber opens their doors for the first time. The man behind the vision that led to the company we know today is Silas "Pop-Up" Dukes. Born in 1909, he grew up near the small town of Laurel, Delaware. He founded the Oak Orchard Community Center in 1963, where he preached as a lay minister for more than 30 years. Working hard to provide for his family in any way that he could, it was during this time that he realized he could do a little more to help it grow. Silas Dukes and his two sons, Ross and Dale, decided to open a retail lumber store to meet those needs in the community.
I was hired by Pop-Up Silas Dukes, one of the finest men I ever met in my life, and to this day I miss him incredibly. He had grace, intelligence, he treated people very well, and I learned a lot about doing business from him. He just had a way about him, and one of my biggest regrets is that Colby never got to know Silas, because in Colby I can see Silas, and that to me is very gratifying, because that's kind of what I want to do here, is provide continuity for Colby and the next generation.
In 1972, they expanded and built another site in Seaford known as Duke's Lumber and Home Center, which also celebrates its 50th anniversary this year. Together, Duke's Lumber and Duke's Lumber and Home Center have provided area homes and businesses with countless materials for your building needs.
Dad started the business in 1962. Of course, my dad always told everybody, whatever we do, it's got to be run as a Christian organization. And quite different than it is today. We didn't have any forklifts. We didn't have any dump trucks. And we got all of our lumber in. Most of the lumber came in Laurel at the railroad siding on a boxcar. And we had to go in and manually unload it by hand out of the boxcar, bring it back here on a flat truck with no dump on it, unload it by hand. Then when we had an order, we had to load it again by hand, take it to the job and unload it by hand. It was probably 2 or 3 years after we went in business before we started buying forklifts and then buying trucks with dump trucks on them. So we've grown a lot. Dad was a contractor, and Ross ran the construction business, and I ran the retail side of it. It was great working with Ross, and Ross, he retired in 1998. And then Mike and Barry, they decided after he retired that they wanted to go into construction business. I guess you could say it's just one big happy family. We get along well together. Times change, and you have to change with the times. So it's been a great ride. I appreciate the 60 years we've been in business. Rusty and Colby and Scott, and of course Dottie worked at the Seaford store for a number of years. So it's been a family organization, and our customers have been great. We have customers from all over the Eastern Shore here. We cover a big area between our Laurel store and our Seaford store. Our Seaford store's been there for 50 years, so between the two stores, we cover a lot of ground. And I just want to thank the employees, thank our customers, and thank the good Lord for being so good to us.
In 2013, grandson Colby Dukes joins the business.
I'm Colby Dukes. I'm 4th generation here at Dukes Lumber. I'm blessed to have worked here full-time since 2013. I've grown up in the business my whole life. We are a family working in a family business. We get to be family with our customers. And I think customers appreciate that too, because they know that they're not getting some kind of corporate treatment or they're just another number, but this is a family-run business, and we treat people like family because they are. Life happens here, and that's what really is awesome. We get to walk with people through good times, through bad times. We get to pray with our team members, customers going through battles that we get to be right beside them with. We get to be a part of the community in a way that just doesn't happen everywhere. It's awesome to being the local lumber yard that we get to support so many things that nobody knows about, whether it's handicap ramps, taking care of a widow that needs her window fixed or her storm door replaced, and so many things that happen that are just incredible, and the blessing that we get to be to the community that not everybody knows about. It's not just about, what we sell or hitting some kind of target or trying to get the next job. We're here to make an impact on people and treating our team like family and treating our customers like family. That's why we're here, and that's why I'm here, to continue that on into the next generation. It's fun and it's crazy sometimes, but there's nothing more rewarding. Happy anniversary. I'm so excited to celebrate 60 years, and I can't wait to see 60 more. Don, you're probably going to outlive us all and be here for the 120th.
As we look back fondly on the previous 60 years here at Duke's Lumber, we are even more excited about the endless opportunities to make Delmarva a better place for all of our families, with our most valuable asset of all, you the customer. We would like to take this opportunity to thank our customers, vendors, and team members at both locations of Duke's Lumber and Duke's Lumber and Home Center for your dedication to help make Duke's Lumber and our local communities to be what they are today.
Hi, I'm Rusty Dukes. I am blessed to be part of our family business here that Pop Dukes started, and to have the opportunity to work with my dad, my son, my brother, all of our team here, but also blessed to have an incredible group of customers that we get to service every day that entrust us. It's not strictly about 2x4s and plywood that we sell. There's times where some of our team may have struggles in life. I remember as a kid being in the warehouse one day, and we had a fella that worked in the warehouse for us, and he was hungover from the night before. And one of us said to Pop, "Hey, do you want me to wake him up?" And Pop said, "No, don't wake him up, because as long as he's asleep, he has a job. But when he wakes up, he's fired." But Pop never fired him, because Pop was a guy of second chance. We all may stumble and fall once in a while, but we're all in this thing together, and let's get up and let's walk this thing out. For the loyal customers that have supported us over the years, I say thank you. We've been very honored and blessed to still be here. We've seen a lot of other dealers like us go by the wayside, and we don't rejoice in that, but we feel that we have done something right here at Duke's Lumber, and that's about loving on our team, showing them we care, and building relationships.
Happy anniversary, Duke's Lumber, and here's to another fruitful 60 years.